Hello students, welcome back everyone. Hope you are doing great. In today's video, I will discuss about acids, bases and salts. If you find this video useful, please like, share and subscribe my channel and do check out my other videos. So without delay, let's start the chapter acids, bases and salts. You already have some preliminary ideas about these topics because you read about them in class 7th. So all of you know that acids are the substances which have sour taste and bases are the substances which have bitter taste. But are these informations enough to define an acid or a base? To check whether a substance is an acid or a base, can you test them all the time? No, you cannot, because some acids and bases are harmful to your body. So how do we know whether a substance is an acid or base? For that, we need a special substance called indicators. So what is an indicator? An indicator is a substance which changes color when it is put in an acid or base. Thus, an indicator tells us whether a substance is an acid or base. So, indicator indicate करता है. Indicate करना मतलब बताना. So, indicator आपको बताते हैं कोई भी substance acid है या base है. कैसे बताते हैं? By changing its color. Now, indicator can be of two types. Indicator can be natural or it can be synthetic. Among natural indicator, you have to read about litmus, turmeric, China rose and red cabbage. Under synthetic indicators, you have to read about two most common indicators, phenolphthalein and methyl orange. Phenolphthalein and second one is methyl orange. Let's read about them one by one in detail. So, let's start with the most common indicator, litmus. So, our first indicator is litmus. So, litmus is available in the form of litmus solution and litmus paper. Now, all of we have seen blue litmus paper and a red litmus paper in our school lab, right? So, litmus, which is originally purple in color, is obtained from a very special plant, lichen. Now, all of you know that how do we get litmus solution from lichen plant? You have read about it in earlier classes, so I will not go in detail. So, litmus, which is a natural indicator and purple in color, if you put a drop of litmus solution in acid, it will turn red. And if you put a drop of litmus solution in base, it will turn blue. Now this red and blue solution is used to make red and blue litmus paper. How? White paper is dipped in this red and blue solution and then dried to make red and blue litmus paper. I hope you understood. लिटमस सॉल्यूशन को एसिड में डालोगे तो सॉल्यूशन रेड कलर का हो जाएगा। देन वाइट पेपर को उसमें डिप करोगे तो आपको रेड पेपर मिल जाएगा। देन उसे ड्राई करके थिन स्ट्रिप्स काट लिया जाता है, ऐसे ही हमें रेड लिटमस पेपर मिल जाता है। इन द सेम वे लिटमस सॉल्यूशन को बेस में डालोगे तो ब्लू कलर का सॉल्यूशन मिलेगा आपको, उसमें वाइट पेपर डिप करके ड्राई करके थिन स्ट्रिप्स काट लिया जाता है, ऐसे ही हमें ब्लू लिटमस पेपर मिलता है। आवर नेक्स्ट इंडिकेटर इज टर्मरिक। Turmeric, which is originally yellow in color. If you put turmeric solution in acid, you will see no change in color. That means in acidic solution, turmeric remain yellow, no change in color. But in basic solution, it will turn reddish brown. Now recall the activity you might have done in class 7th using turmeric indicator. Very interesting activity. Now our third indicator is China rose. So China rose indicator, China rose flower से बनते हैं. And how do we get China rose indicator from China rose flower? All of you know that. China rose, which is light red in color, if you put it in acidic solution, it will turn pink or magenta. And if you put in basic solution, it will turn green. Next one is phenolphthalein, which is a colorless indicator and synthetic indicator. Phenolphthalein which is originally colorless in phenolphthalein, originally a colorless solution. If you put phenolphthalein in acid, it will remain colorless. You will see no change in color. But if you put phenolphthalein in base, it will turn pink. Now using this phenolphthalein indicator, you can do many interesting activities, like you can do some magic tricks, or you can write a secret letter to your friend. You take a cotton bud and dip it in phenolphthalein solution, write something on a white paper and let it dry. Your letter will not be visible as phenolphthalein is a colorless solution. Then send the letter to your friend. Your friends know the tricks. What they will do? They will rub your letter with soap solution and your words of your letter become visible. How? As you all know, phenolphthalein turns pink in basic solution and soap solution is basic. So when your friend rub the letter with soap solution, that is base, the letters become visible as they turn pink. So you can do many more interesting activity using phenolphthalein solution. Our next indicator is methyl orange. Now methyl orange, as its name indicates, is orange in color. If you put methyl orange in acidic solution, it will turn red. And if you put in basic solution, it will turn yellow. Now there is an interesting way to remember this. What is that? My apple is red and banana is yellow. My apple is red and banana is yellow. Here the letter M indicate methyl orange. M is for methyl orange. A is for acid and B is for base. So methyl orange acid में red color and base में yellow color देते हैं. So in this way you will not forget and you will not make mistake. So now let's summarize the topic. because this is an important topic and questions based on these topics are frequently asked in the board exam, so you should learn this by heart. So litmus solution whose original color is purple turns red in acidic solution and blue in basic solution. Turmeric, which is originally yellow in color, remains same, that is yellow in acidic solution but turns reddish brown in basic solution. China rose, which is light red in color, so pink or magenta color in acidic solution but turns green in basic solution. Red cabbage juice, which is a purple color indicator, shows pink or red color in acidic solution but turns green in basic solution. Phenolphthalein, which is originally a colorless indicator, remains same, that is colorless in acidic solution but turns pink in basic solution. Methyl orange, whose original color is orange, turns red in acidic solution and yellow in basic solution. Now you can take a screenshot of this if you wish. So there is another type of indicator called olfactory indicator. Now what is an olfactory indicator? The term olfactory is related to smell. The term olfactory is related to smell. So what is an olfactory indicator? The indicator whose smell changes when it is put in an acid or base. The common examples are onion juice, vanilla extract, and clove oil. Now all of you know that these substances have their characteristic smell. Onion has a very pungent smell, vanilla has very pleasant smell, and clove oil also has its characteristic smell. Now if you put this solution in acid, you will see there is no change of their smell. That means in acidic solution their smell cannot be changed. But if you put their solution in base, their smell cannot be detected. But in acidic solution, no change of their smell. That means acid does not destroy their smell, but in basic solution, their smell cannot be detected. So in this way, by using olfactory indicators also, we can identify whether a substance is an acid or a base. So I hope you have learned something new today. In my next video, I will discuss about acids and bases. Till then, stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching this. Bye.